Am I the asshole for asking my dad why his stepkids and my half-siblings are more important to him than me and my sister? I, 17 male, have a complicated blended family history that I should try to explain. Dad and Mom had me and my sister Callie, 15 female. Mom died when Callie was 3 and I was 5. Dad was never that close to his family, but Mom was close to hers, and Callie and I were close to them too. Dad was not. My dad's wife had her oldest, 13, before she got married for the first time. With her ex-husband, she had 2 kids, 10 and 9. During her first marriage, she and her husband took in his nieces, 12 and 8. Her ex-husband and his whole family got arrested, and her nieces didn't know their father. So she kept them and raised them, with my dad. She also took custody of her nephew, 7, while she and my dad were dating. I could be a little off on the timeline. This stuff happened, but of course, I didn't know her during most of it. Now they have a 4- and 3-year-old together. And they've been married for 6 years, they only dated for 14 or 15 months, and she started dating Dad while she was in the middle of her divorce. Of all the kids in our house, my sister and I are the only ones with extended family in our lives, our maternal grandparents and aunts, uncles, and cousins. Dad's parents didn't want anything to do with kids that weren't blood, so Dad finally stopped all contact with his family, though his family never cared much for Callie or me either. His wife's parents are dead, her brother isn't around for his son, and the mother of his son and her family aren't involved. Her ex-husband's family are all still in prison, and the father of his nieces is still unknown. My maternal family doesn't want to be involved in the others, just Callie and me. This annoys my dad and his wife, and the kids get upset because they want to have more people too. They want to go to BBQs, grandparent sleepovers, and cousin sleepovers. But just Callie and I get that. It's become such a huge deal that my dad and his wife tried to tell Callie and me we couldn't see our family as much. And they tried to take advantage of COVID by making us all do family things together in the hope we wouldn't tolerate the other kids being excluded if we loved them more than we loved our maternal side. It didn't work. Dad told Callie and me recently he was putting his foot down and we were not to talk to our family anymore. He said they were a bad influence and taught us to close off our hearts to our family. He said he never should have let things continue this long. He said it wasn't fair to the other kids and what they're going through. I asked him why his stepkids and his younger biological kids are more important to him than Callie and me, why their happiness and their wants are more important. Dad told me I wasn't being logical or fair to him. I told him we didn't owe them cutting off our family for them. I told him he should be putting us first too. That we're still his, and we don't have another parent to advocate for us. He told me I should show more compassion and love for my siblings, not just Callie.